What's up, y'all? Welcome to the fourth installment of TPS Media. We got another interview for y'all today. We got a University of Tennessee Martin tight end, DJ Nelson. Say what's up to the people, bro. How you feeling?
What's good? I'm doing good. Thanks for being on here.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I appreciate you coming on. How's everything going with practice and stuff, man? We're gonna start off with that.
Practice going great. Yesterday I threw it Josh Dobbs, quarterback for the Browns. I threw it Cohen Dow, receiver for the Titans, and my former quarterback Justin Wynn, who just signed to the Rams. So shared the field with those guys. After that I talked to some NFL personnel people, and that went smooth. That went great.
Good, bro. So we're gonna get straight into it, man. Tell the people where you're from. I want to say Alabama, right? Correct? Yeah. So tell the people exactly where you're from and get into how you started playing football and stuff like that.
I'm from York, Alabama, a small city, straight out of Sumter County. We like the ninth poorest county in the whole U.S. And I didn't start playing football until my junior year. My little brother, he starts at Penn State. He's a true freshman, Tyk Nelson.
Okay.
And went into my junior year as freshman. He was like, "Bro, you only got 2 years left in the house. Like, come play football with me." Like, my first time ever touching for football in high school, I scored. So I just knew it was easy from there. Yeah.
That's tough. So for everybody that don't know, DJ, he is, I want to say 6'5", 6'6".
6'5". Yeah, 6'5".
Okay, so get into how, like, when did you realize, all right, like heads and shoulders literally above everybody else? Like, when did you have your growth spurt, or were you just always tall?
My freshman year of high school, I was 5'9".
See, I knew it. I was about to say it's got to be a growth spurt.
And I shot up my 10th 11th grade year. Like going into my 11th grade year, I shot up quick. I grew like I grew 5 inches from like that April to like when the season first started, and I shot up quick. And then when I got to UT Martin, I was only listed at 6'3", and I grew 2 more inches after my true freshman year. Like, so it was just like, I was still getting big.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. From 5'9" to 6'5", by the time you graduate high school.
Yeah, I'm gonna step up. Yeah, like it was insane. It was crazy. So yeah.
So let's get into. I looked up a couple of, like, I watch your tape and stuff. I seen you throwing. I seen you catching from the tight end position. And I seen you catching from the receiver spot. So get into how were you like forced to play quarterback, or was that like your first position?
It was really, I picked up a football and I threw it. And it was just natural from there. I started out playing baseball, and my high school coach, he knew that. So it was like, came out there, he was like, "Son, gonna see if you can throw a football." And it was just that from there. So I was really forced into the position.
Okay, got you. So did you ever want to play quarterback in college, or was it like, all right, well, I know like how my size is and stuff, like height and stuff. I feel like tight end would be cool, or receiver. Like, or was it just, let me just play receiver and tight end?
I had signed to South Carolina to play receiver because Muschamp got fired, so I de-signed. And when I got back in the portal, I was like, yeah, I'm not going this route. I'm playing quarterback, exclusive quarterback. So I had a lot of FCS offers to play quarterback. And when I got to UT Martin, we did the freshman testing and everything, and my coach, he was like you're super athletic. He was like, it's a handful of quarterbacks that make it out of FCS, but then you can play receiver. And I went out there playing receiver at first, and then I got my freshman 15, and I was still moving. He was like, yeah, we're gonna put you at tight end. So it was just, it was really that.
Got you. So I didn't know you were originally signed to South Carolina. So we gonna talk about that a little bit. Talk about a couple of your offers coming out of high school. I'm gonna read out a couple of your stats here. So you said you only played 2 years of high school. You had 3,700 yards, 40 touchdowns in 2 years, in 2 seasons. So get into that and talk about, like, give me your favorite game during high school, and like give me your thought process those 2 years.
I think those stats are just my senior year. I don't know why you put it in my last two. So those are my stats.
Oh, my fault, brother. I didn't even know.
It's cool because it's like that on UT Martin page. It say the last 2 years, but those are just my senior year stat.
Got you.
My senior year, my favorite game was We played Demopolis High School. I had like 6 touchdowns. I threw like 6 touchdowns.
Jeez.
And my offers of course, here UT Martin, UT Chat, Austin PE. I had SEMO, trying out my FCS, Sanford, North Alabama, Jacksonville State, Jackson State, Grambling, Southern. Those like all the FCS, but I had a lot of mid majors. I had Southern Miss, South Al, Troy, MTSU. Tulane had offered me. Tulane. When FBS offers, I had Akron had offered me. Who else offered me? I'm trying to think. P5. Auburn offered me. South Carolina and Florida State, but I chose South Carolina because I feel like the coaches there, like, they were unmatched. Come out of high school, and Coach Muschamp, that's my guy. Coach Bobby Bentley, those are my guys, and they just made the decision way easier, super easy.
So was it like from affair, like you just felt safe at South Carolina, or like before they all left and everything like that?
I took my unofficial, and like I didn't take my official. I took my unofficial, and so after I took my pictures and everything, I'm leaving out. I stopped by Coach Muschamp's office. I was like, "This is where I'm coming. This is where home at." And I was with J.C. Horn, not knowing who he was at the time.
Yeah.
Like, not knowing he was that guy, not knowing, but I don't know. They just welcomed me with open arms, and it was just like, it was unconditional. The love was unconditional for them. So I got major love for them guys. Major love.
Got you. Shout out to South Carolina. So let's get into talking about talk about high school ball in Bama. Like, I feel like it's the most like everybody talks about Texas, Florida, California, etc. But I mean, y'all get talked about, but I feel like y'all are the most underrated out of all the powerhouses when it comes to states for football. So get into how competitive high school football is down there, and a lot of people don't know y'all literally have a national powerhouse, maybe a couple in Bama. So get into that for me.
We have a few. Auburn High School, Central Phoenix, Miguel Tulin, Thompson High School is ranked like number 14 in the nation right now.
Yeah.
Hoover, that a national name. Most sure it's great football in Bama. A lot of great players that come out of Bama. We most definitely underrated. I don't know why. I think because I don't know. I really can't say. It's just a different type of football in Bama. Like, everybody dogs, like everybody hungry, everybody want to get out of Alabama. Or some guys want to stay in Bama and play for Auburn or Nick at the University of Alabama. So it's really dog eat dog in high school football there. I ain't make too many good friends down there.
That ain't your job. You supposed to go out there and dominate. Make them mad at you, on me.
Yeah,
so, you know, I got to ask you, since you're from Bama, Auburn or Tuscaloosa?
War damn Eagle.
That was quick then. I'm already knowing. I just had to make sure. So, you already got into your visits and your offers and stuff. So, give me your top, give me your top three after figuring out you weren't going to go to South Carolina anymore because of the coaching changes.
UT Martin, soon I told Coach Simpson, I was like, yeah, they just pulled my offer. Well, they didn't pull my offer. I de-signed. He was like, really? He was like, we want you here. He was like, I tried to commit earlier, but then Western Kentucky came along and offered me, and I started shining away. And it was the University of West Alabama. They're a good D2 program. I was going there because not even going there. I showed them love and put them in my top three, and gave them a chance because, like, that's where I'm from. Like the colleges in my county. So it was like it would have been wrong if I didn't put them in there and get them a fat shot. And on Saturday I was going to WKU. A lot of people don't know.
You was wearing it?
I was. My whole table was set up WKU, and I was in the mirror tying on my tie. I was like, I called my pops. I was like, "Pops, you got an orange tie?" He was like, "What you need an orange tie for?" I was like, "No, I'm flipping." I was like, "I'm going to UT Martin." He was like, "Why you going to UT Martin?" And one of my good friends, Blake Durham, he was a 3-star receiver out of Pike Road. He was like, he had called me. He was like, bro, come. I'm like, Coach Semp recruit me hard, Blake recruit me. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going. Like, I just got that gut feeling. And so I flipped. I came down like, Coach, I was like, hey, I got an announcement to make. because I wasn't gonna do no talking in my signing day. I was gonna go on that sign and that be that. And I
Yeah,
flipped, and everybody was like, "Whoa!" It was crazy. And I called
that's
Coach Simpson.
crazy.
I was like, "I'm coming. I'm all in." And it was that.
That's tough. It's a tough way to get it because I feel like on decision day, you probably go to bed and you're like, okay, I'm going here. And you're probably up thinking about it all night. And then that's crazy that you switched it right before though, because most of them like switch it like the night before. You switched it right before you went out there. That's crazy though. This is
I
why I
was,
like trying to this is why I
I
like
was,
trying to hear everybody's stories too, because you never know how people think or come up with their decisions and stuff like that too.
yeah.
So, freshman season at UT Martin, get into it. And when did you have a welcome to college ball moment, or like when did you realize, oh yeah, this ain't high school?
So last year was my redshirt freshman year. So the first year I got here, I played in front of Rodney Williams. He played for the
Mhm.
Pittsburgh Steelers right now, and it was really the weight room because I had a teammate Quiz, and Quiz he had kids. Like, he had like 2 or 3 kids, and we're trying to run an outside zone to him. He hit me so hard, I thought I felt my soul leave my body. That's how hard he hit me, and it was like. And I knew then I was like, bro, this is different. Like I gotta get in that weight room. So I redshirted and I played in 4 games.
Mhm.
And I got my welcome to college moment this past season. Boise State had like a shallow across the middle,
Mhm.
and my quarterback like he faked me out like he was gonna throw the ball, and the outside backer peeled off and hit me and knocked my tooth out of my mouth. That was my welcome to college
Sheesh.
moment. It was tough. It was very tough.
So speaking of Boise, that's who I watch college ball wise. So this like off, not really off topic, but get into like that travel week and stuff. Because it's pretty far. You don't get a lot
Yeah.
of chances to go to Boise, Idaho. So get into
Nah.
that week, and we all excited to play a different opponent than playing an opponent in the Midwest or the South.
It was very different because growing up playing NCAA, seeing Boise State in the blue field, I like, man, I want to play there so bad. And like,
Uh-huh.
when I seen the schedule, I like, damn, we get to play at Boise, and it was very surreal. It was a surreal moment. Seeing the blue field. That game, we knew how good their defense were, but we didn't know. We know at the time when we played them, they was ranked like number 3 in the nation behind Belmont and Georgia,
Hmm.
and they held us to 116 total yards offense.
That defense was crazy. They got a couple dudes on the league that was on the defense. I want to say Avery Williams is with the Falcons. J.L.
Yeah.
Skinner just got drafted by the
My my
Broncos.
my dog J.L. Skinner.
Yeah, he a prop, bro. He's
Yeah,
such a problem. So, like you said, you redshirted your freshman year, and then you just played your redshirt the freshman year this past year. Get into that, and that's your first full year. I got a couple stats I'm gonna read out after you get into that and talk about how like fulfilling it was to finally play a full season of college football at that high level.
it was. I was I was going into this past season. I can say I was selfish because like I went in like in the off season. I was like I have to get my body right. I have to do this. I have to do this. And
Mhm.
early I struggled, and I had to realize it wasn't about me. And I didn't score to my second game because my first game I came out there trying to be ball hungry and everything. And after I scored the first time, like it just took off from there. Like I don't know. I feel like I erupted. Like every time we got in the red zone or inside like the 40 or 30, I was a target. So like that felt good because I know the work I put in the off season,
Yeah,
and that felt great. That felt great.
it's always good seeing your fruits of labor come to fruition because it's like you putting in all this work. And you're like, well, I ain't getting the ball. But if two games later you get that ball, and you look up, you got 10 catches, 100 some yards, and 3 touchdowns or something like that. So, like I said, I'm gonna read out your awards that you got too. So you was all conference, all OVC first team, freshman All American, and like you corrected me on the stats earlier. So correct me if I'm wrong on this one. So you had 21 catches, 267, 6 touchdowns, and 13 yards a catch.
Yeah, I think I
So
had. I think they just changed it today because I had 7 turds because I led the team. I had 7 turds. So yeah,
7? Okay. So
yeah.
7. So talk about that year overall. Talk about your success, your individual success, team success, and Get into that for me.
This past season really shocked me because I didn't expect to. We had a receiver that got drafted, Cone Dow. I didn't
Mhm.
expect to have more receiving touchdowns than him, and that shocked me. But that also opened my eyes and it showed me like I can play at this level on a high level day in and day out. Winning first team all conference and being a newcomer, that was something like I knew that I can do. I knew that was achievable. But when they came out with the All American list, it was like, whoa. It was like,
Right.
excuse my language, but it was like, damn. Like,
Yeah. Now you
it was,
straight. This what it's for. You straight. You can cuss, bro. I ain't
yeah.
tripping.
It was like, damn. It was like, it was, it felt great. I almost cried because cause I was looking back because when I first started this, like playing football, it was never about being an All American or about having notoriety on the national level. It was like I'm just playing it for my little brother. And now to see what I did done so far, it felt great. And winning that back to back OVC ring and knowing I helped like to contribute to that felt even better. That felt even better.
So get into who you normally watch, like film of. It could be a tight end or receiver, but like who do you normally sit down and watch? Like I need to take his route running. I need to take his blocking. I need to take his like chipping, things of that nature.
Um, Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez does shock a lot of people because he was so twitchy and route running and dynamic with the ball in his hand. Travis Kelsey, of course,
Mm-hmm.
my my goat at the tight end position. Um,
Ooh,
I watch a lot of Kittle tape, but that's only for blocking. Darren Waller's another guy I watch. Kyle Pitts is a guy I watch.
yeah.
Brock Myers, who I played first game of this season, I watch him because he's doing great things on at the Power Five level, and hopefully he'll be a top 10 draft pick next year.
You said y'all play Georgia next year.
First game of the season, September 2nd, we go down to Athens.
How you feeling about that?
Um, I know I coming out of high school, I was supposed to be playing those teams day in and day out, so I'm not really like, oh my God, we played Georgia.
Mhm.
I got set goals for that game, and I gotta get that. I gotta get that done. Make that happen.
Yeah, man. If you go out there and be consistent on that game, that's gonna set off your year for the whole. Or that's gonna set off for the whole year because as soon as they see if you got 7 catches, 80 yards, NFL teams is that's the best defense in the country. He doing that. What are you gonna do to
Yeah,
everybody else? So
that's
yeah,
that's the plan.
I'm gonna definitely be tuning into that. Another question about some different tight ends and stuff. Who's your most underrated tight end? Give me one and give me one in the league.
I can't pronounce his name right, but the tight end for the Brown. Oh,
Oh, I know you're talking about.
I can't think of his name. He's
We
definitely one.
Njoku, David Njoku.
Joku. David Njoku. He's definitely
Yeah,
underrated. And who else underrated? I really can't say because I really don't too much watch a lot of tight ends, but he's definitely underrated.
okay.
Uh, I'm really trying to think. I'm really trying to think. I feel like Mark Andrews don't get his flowers because
Mm,
he's definitely top five tight end in the NFL right now. So yeah,
that's facts. For how good he is, you're definitely true about that. Because I feel like I think he's third. You got
yeah.
Kelsey, Kittle, and then I'll put Andrews at three in my opinion. So we talked about you playing Georgia and the goals for that game. Give me your individual and team goals for this upcoming whole season.
Team goes in the season undefeated. Um, win the conference again and play for that national championship, that FCS national championship. Individual goals, I want to be number one on everybody's board because I know a lot of boards they had me top 10, but I'm trying to be the number one tight end in FCS football.
Mhm.
I want to go double digit touchdown this year and over 500 receiving yards. And I want to have at least. I'm trying to go 20 yards a catch because I know how dynamic I can be with the ball. And that's the plan for me. That's definitely the plan for me.
Uh, so, how was spring ball? And you mentioned you were at practice a little bit today. So, get into how spring ball has been, how you're feeling if you're 100%. Like, how's the team looking and things of that nature?
Team is looking great. looking real explosive. We got time. It's a big shocker that's gonna come on the scene next year and take over college football. Not even from the FCS standpoint, but FBS as well, like the whole college football. Devontae Tankley, one of the best receivers in the nation, in my opinion. 4.3 speed. He can do everything. 5'10", 5'11", 175, 180. He's him. No cap, he's him. Uh,
Got you.
Dalen Dotson, he's on the he. That's a he's rated like the #2 pass rusher in FCS football. He's gonna take off. Got guys like Jalen Rogers, who is experienced his last year, holding down the defense in the middle at tackle. He's gonna be great for us. Transfer from Memphis. Josh Hastings is a ball hawk. Wherever the ball is, there where he's at. Uh, another DB, O'Shea Baker, corner. Mr. Jail still himself. Like
That's his nickname.
He got his own island over there.
I'm weak. It was tough.
On the offensive side, we have guys like, of course, me. Like I said, Devontae Tankley, Marlon Cook, one of the top 5 Division II receivers last year. He just transferred. Guys like Sam Franklin, OVC Freshman of the Year. Norkel came from a D2. He did his thing. Jordan Castleberry transferred from Michigan at running back. So we got some guys.
That's a big time transfer. That's from the Big
Yeah,
Ten.
yeah, we got some guys, and that O line is gonna be real nice. It's gonna be real nice.
I'm looking forward to watching you this year, bro. I'm definitely gonna pay attention a little bit, man. Catch a
Most
couple of games, stuff like that. So we getting towards the back end of this interview for me. So give me, if you could recommend somebody that you could reach out to get on the show, who would it be, and could you make that happen?
My brother, Tyk Nelson, safety at Penn State. I'm most definitely gonna give you his number, and I'm gonna send his number to you, and y'all can do this show. Jordan Castleberry, we at the house right now. They're waiting on me. So him, and another guy, Michael Players. I forgot to mention his name. Transferred from Jackson State. Started at Jackson State. Started with Coach Prime there at Jack. Him and I'm trying to find somebody else off that defense that's gonna give. O'Shea Baker. I'm gonna give O'Shea Baker. Those 5 guys I know that I can make it happen, and they'll love to do the interview. Most definitely.
Gotcha. I was about to say, tell them to pop out, say what's up real quick. They can come outside real fast.
Yeah, they in the car. They in the car.
Look,
Let me walk to them.
look.
This Mike Players transfer from Jackson
Yo,
State.
what's good?
Jordan
Trying to get
Castleberry transfer from Michigan.
yo, trying to get y'all on the pod, man. Let me know what's up.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Man, we'll get in contact. Say less.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
That's
Most
all I got
definitely.
for you, man. I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, I'm gonna have DJ's all his social media handles at the end. Do you got anything you want to plug or brand, anything like that?
Shout out to Coach Adrian Steele, best 707 team in the South. Gas Crew Elite. Shout out to him. That's a
Got
brand
you.
I rep all the time.
Shout out
And
to them
I'm in
too.
the frat, so I gotta rep my frat. Shout out to all the good newts if you tune in and watch this video.
Yeah, yes, sir. So like I said, I appreciate you, bro. That's gonna wrap it up for this time. Thank you all for tuning in to TPS Media. And like I said, all his stuff will be at the end of the video, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Yeah.